Well, the trial for the former Salt Lake City officer accused of driving under the influence and hitting a man with his car, that's scheduled to reach a verdict tomorrow morning. ABC4's Annika Johns looked into what's happened so far and what Caygle is potentially facing. She joins us in studio now. Annika.
What started as a small fender bender between two strangers is now ending with a court date over a year in the making, with a former Salt Lake City officer up for jail time for aggravated assault charges.
Oh my God.
It all started with a small fender bender, but quickly turned into a dire situation.
I'm dazed and confused. I honestly I had no idea what was happening at the time. And I still, to this day, feel pain.
In December of 2022, police documents say off-duty Salt Lake City officer Thomas Caygle rear-ended a vehicle with two individuals inside. The incident, which was caught on dashcam footage, quickly escalated after the two pulled out of traffic.
I open the trunk and maybe 2 seconds later, I get pushed into the back of my Ford Fusion.
The victim claims Caygle pulled his vehicle forward, pinning him and crushing his legs on purpose, saying Caygle was under the influence and angry at the victim for calling 911.
He seemed agitated to me.
On the other hand, Caygle and his defense say the crashes were accidental. Caygle says his foot slipped off the brake, causing the first crash, and the second was a result of a panic attack where he couldn't figure out how to put the vehicle in reverse, believing the transmission became stuck.
I tried to put it in reverse immediately, and it went to neutral, but it would not go into reverse.
After a 4-day trial, Caygle now faces up to 5 years in prison for aggravated assault. Rather than seating a jury, both Caygle and the prosecutors have asked the court to make a ruling, which Judge Jason Nelson says he will deliver at 8:15 a.m. Monday morning.
The state has to prove for count one that this was intentional, and not just that it recklessly created a risk, but that he intentionally committed an act with unlawful force that substantially injured somebody else.
Now, we'll, of course, be keeping you updated both on air and online at abc4.com when that verdict comes through tomorrow morning. Sarah?